The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Check 3. Check 26. Check 26. Check 9. Check 9.
Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
Shift.
The slot man in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move it back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. They'll look to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Lions at 8-2 on the year. They come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Looming. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Hey, switch gears. Hey, smash Bronco!
Gibbs straight ahead.
Let's go,
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yellow. That's a line. 3 buzz. 29 is the mark.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Hey, 57 color.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Being chased out left. This is caught by Evans. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A very solid gain of 27. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar?
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The man in motion is Brown.
Rip left. 52's the mic, boys. 52. Watch the slant.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, and the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. But you look at this defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Man up, D. 0-0, Mike free. Exit.
They'll look to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On second down, here's Gibbs. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They got to get to the 23 here on third.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. 79 Broncos. 0, Mike free.
On play action, they'll throw. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A.J. Brown, 29 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open...
There he goes left side. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, 75 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, smash. Undercrunch. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Cosby.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
19 Lion. Ready. You're not ready. Go.
2nd and 11. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell. Here comes third down and 7.
And it's third down. Third and 7.
Mike 4. Go. Go. Mike.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. Able to avoid him at the 40. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 92 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes you'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 40 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They go play action. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jonnu Smith, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have moved out in front. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Lions 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Mike 3. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's put that team on the bus. Mike 3.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
3rd and 4.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Looking to throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
36-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Keep it up, guys.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Second and a couple.
Watch the slant. Bang, 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 bang. Back, back, back.
Running the toss to Irving. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 24. 131 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
I can say back's perspective.